welcome back to MusicGeology, where we unearth the hidden gems and fascinating stories behind the music we dig. And in this episode, we're digging deep into a song that's not just a melody, but a narrative rich in emotion and nostalgia. We consider it to be the greatest nostalgic song ever written, even better than the historical references of American Pie,
Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee's
You're So Vain,
You're so vain. You probably think this song is
or any number of autobiographical artists such as Adele.
Set fire to the rain. Watch it pour as I
Fortunately for us, we're not alone in our thinking. There are many that find this particular song and its nostalgia to be absolutely captivating. But what makes this song even more special is that its melody draws upon a famous piece of music that was written in 1880. So let's go back now to 1975 and imagine a quiet, snowy Christmas Eve in a local food mart in Peoria, Illinois. It's here where our story begins with an unexpected encounter that turns into a poignant trip down memory lane. Singer-songwriter Dan Fogelberg, known for such classics as Longer
than there have been fishes in the ocean.
and leader of the band,
Leader of the band is tired and his eyes are growing old.
happened to be running errands in the midst of a holiday rush on his way to visit family when he decided to stop at a local convenience store and unexpectedly ran into an old girlfriend from high school. As they begin talking and reminiscing, they eventually end up sitting in her car sharing a drink or two as snowflakes gently fall around them. Their conversation is filled with laughter, memories, and the unspoken feelings of regret and longing. It's a moment frozen in time, a snapshot of young love that's lost to the complex journey of life that follows after one graduates from high school. As their night eventually ends and the two part ways once again, the song leaves the listener with a deep sense of sadness. Now, what's unknown to many is that the main verse of this song borrows its melody from a famous Russian anthem. That's right. If you take Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture, which was written in 1880, it normally sounds like this. You'll hear the same melody used by Dan Fogelberg when it's played much slower, like this. Sit tight because in a few moments we'll play Dan Fogelberg's version so you can compare it to Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture. But despite its similar melody, you'll notice the lyrics bring a new, more intimate dimension to it. It's a song that resonates with anyone who's ever looked back on their life and wondered, what if? While most of the song is in fact true, there are a few lines worth noting that were not. This ostensibly was because Dan Fogelberg was trying to protect her identity. Specifically, there's a line in the song that refers to her husband at the time as working as an architect. That was not true. He was a physical education teacher. And the other line in the song that also was not true was her eye color. In the song, he refers to her as having blue eyes, when in reality, they are actually green. And in case you're wondering who was this mysterious woman that he had kept hidden all these years, she came out publicly to confirm her identity, but only after Dan Fogelberg sadly lost his battle with prostate cancer in 2007. Her name is Jill Anderson. Released on November 25th of 1980, let's take a listen now to a few key moments from the greatest nostalgic song, Same Old Lang Syne, as performed by Dan Fogelberg.
Met my old lover in the grocery store. The snow was falling Christmas. Bought a six-pack at the liquor store, and we drank it in her car.
Now that's what we call a sonic gem.
Just for a moment I was back